Apparently there were 7.
Oh god.
Wow, really? Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
So you've got Gundam means Generation Unsubsued Nuclear Drive Assault Mode.
Wow.
Generation Unrestricted Network Drive Assault Module. General Purpose Utility Non-Discontinuity Maneuvering Weapon System. Gigantic Unilateral Numerous Dominating Ammunition.
This droid has the best one.
Gunnery United Nuclear Duitron Advanced Maneuver System.
Right.
General Unilateral Neural Link Dispersive Autonomic Maneuver System.
Good lord.
This was the best. Giant Unrealistic Nuclear Dams Armed Masterfully.
What is that from?
It just says anime.
Oh, Jesus.
Pretty sure that wasn't in the show.
I don't think so either.
I think that's people trolling you.
I
only thought it was just one thing.
Would say that shit about his own show.
Hey Yazi,
Saku had an abbreviation too.
Yazi, just to clarify, Neo likes to watch Arrow. Yazi asked, "Hey, Sobro Nero, what do you guys think of Arrow so far this season?" Neo likes to watch Arrow when the season's over. So yeah, unless Neo corrects me, you haven't seen any of season 3 yet, right?
No.
Okay, so yeah, basically,
I'm not very far either. Please.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna really talk about it, but I'll save that for one of the random streams at Yazi. I'll talk about it then. But yeah, I'm enjoying the season. I can say that much. It's been very fucking good, and it hit the ground running. So it's really good shit. And so is the Flash. But other than that, I can't really say much.
Smoke is the truth.
Felicity Smoke. Oh wow. That episode the other night was pretty solid.
Felicity Smoke has got a nice ass.
Yes.
Have you ever seen that woman's got a killer butt?
She does.
I don't know if we're on cam, but I'm giving a thumbs up.
All I gotta say is that in season 3, you see her looking more beautiful and you see her looking more wild, and they show off all her assets.
I will say this: they had a big shout out to Def, the last episode that they aired of Felicity, and I mean Neil Gaiman's Def character. Felicity used to be a goth girl back in the day, and
she dressed just like
Def from Neil Gaiman's Def. Yeah, and in the last episode they showed, so it's a nice little Easter egg.
Easter egg, huh?
That episode was actually loaded with a lot of them.
Did anybody see Wooderson Goes to Space? All right.
I've been dying to see it, but no one wants to see it with me.
Let's see what's going on. Is this another world just like Earth? Let's do this now.
Wooderson Goes to Space. Yo, fucking shout out to McConaughey selling them Lincolns in space.
I love him, but it's like, Jesus Christ, he's fucking. It's motherfucking Deputy Godhead going to like he's our best space pilot. Some guy is gonna be like, oh, I like to drive this shuttle. Kinda like driving my Lincoln. I fucking love that guy. I mean my perfect movie right now would be him and fucking Bradley Cooper. I love both of those dudes.
Oh, I'm sure that's gonna happen eventually.
They were just asking about
So
Gotham.
close.
With Chris Helmsworth to make me question my sexuality. So no, I'm 100% straight, but he won't make you
Lesbian Jada Pinkett.
He will.
Bisexual Jada Pinkett. That's all I got to say.
That's great.
Who? Jada Pinkett?
Yeah,
bisexual.
Oh, she's in that? She's actually working?
Yeah, Jada Pinkett is actually a villain in Gotham.
Must be tough times in the Will Smith clan.
Yeah, Will Smith actually visits the set, and now it's got his interest in doing the Suicide Squad movie. So,
Of course, there's talent in the Will Smith clan. His son is trying to make movies.
No, his son is trying to be Static. Let's get it right.
And he's trying to cut his dick.
Are you fucking kidding me? They want to make him Static?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Static. That kid needs to learn how to act first. There's so many failed actors on the street of LA that are much better than his son.
Yeah.
That could do a much better job for a lot less pay.
Yep.
Because what I've seen of his son is fucking awful. Like,
and he's going to keep getting work because he's Hollywood royalty thanks
yeah,
to his dad.
It's nepotism. It worked.
I don't know though, because that movie that had, that was a flop. I mean, if they do one more and it's a flop, you'd be surprised how fickle Hollywood. I don't know much. I'm not like Soul Bro. I'm not dialed into Hollywood, but I do know.
I'm not like Soul Bro. I'm not dialed in.
I do know.
I do keep up.
You read all those websites. So, but no, I would think that after a while they're gonna wear out their welcome because you know how that works. Because the kid's a no talent, man. Like, you know, it's like Will Smith. And let's be honest, Will Smith he's talented, but only to a certain point.
Yeah, I mean, he has been enforcing his family on the world basically because he thought he had the sway for it. But I'm sure he got reality checked by fucking Quentin Tarantino when he made probably a list of unreasonable demands for Django, and it's like, yeah, we can't do this movie, guys.
Well, I mean,
I'm not compromising my vision for your ego.
He's the typical. I mean, this is what happens. You're being told how great you are, and then you think you have like this magical sperm that all this shit's going to be passed down to your kids. And I mean, just let your kids be what they want to be. You know, instead of some entitled fucking kids that. I mean, if this kid had talent, then I'd be like, yeah, no problem. But this kid has no talent.
Well, I like to point out also the fact that now, like, Jada Pinkett's been doing regular TV. She never really did regular TV until recent last several years.
Got to pay that mortgage.
She did Hawthorne before that, right?
Yeah.
Hawthorne mortgage.
And now she's making out with dudes and chicks in Gotham as a dad. As doing this, so
nom.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Well, I mean, you gotta pay that rent, and you gotta pay that mortgage, and when your credibility goes down, and
when you're
not putting you in big movies anymore.
When that
Your
independent
daughter can't sing and gets caught with sleeping with
Oh, come on.
Woo, yeah.
Wake up.
What?
She got her with Willow Smith. There were some pictures that got out with her with some like 20-year-old dude. She's like fucking like 11 or 12, like there's some weird shit.
Is this R. Kelly again?
Yeah, some more, I don't even know.
How dare you speak of R. Kelly?
He's
good.
I
mean, you've seen the Boondocks. I mean, he good.
He good.
You don't like girls.
Guys, apparently Borderline hasn't heard about After Earth. Who wants to summarize it for him?
Actually,
nobody wants to.
I've got a funny story about that.
No, just watch it.
No, man.
No, you should watch it.
Nah.
Go ahead, Silver.
No, Borjanin, if you want to watch a shitty M. Night Shyamalan movie with the ego-driven fucking Will Smith, who wanted to make a project. Oh my god, I need to switch my suit. Not choking on my own fucking bile for Will Smith.
Ed, save Soul Bro.
I think you should watch it based on the whole thing of you should know what is bad. You should experience bad to know what is bad.
I don't want to commit suicide.
It doesn't. No, you can be strong enough. You won't commit suicide. Believe me, I've watched a lot of bad crap, and I've never wanted to commit suicide. There's been times I wanted to rip my eyes out, but other than that,
But Johnny, do me a favor. Look up the honest trailer for After Earth. Look up the honest trailer for After Earth. That'll tell you everything you need to know about it. It's on YouTube. Honest trailer After Earth. If you look that up, that'll curb any kind of interest in that movie straight up and down.
See it. You should know what is bad.
I own that movie, by the way, not by choice.
Oh, how dare you? What?
I own it. My father.
Sorry to interrupt the love fest over here, but I have another idea for Rebecca Roulette real quick.
Oh, what do you have?
Okay, me and Alex have been turning this one out in the chat. Okay, so it's going to basically be Gatling only. So you can only choose the Alex, the Heavy Arms, or the Golf Custom.
Okay, cool. I'll pick Homeboy all day. Okay,
But you can only use the Gatling gun on the Alex.
So can I pick the Zaku 2 with Bernie? It's also Gatling as well.
That's a machine gun.
Gatling gun, not a machine gun.
Yeah, a Gatling gun. Okay, then I'll pick.
Barrel Gatling gun.
All right, I'll pick Norris then.
Oh, we gotta do this round, or?
Next
at
up.
the end of your 3 rounds with 3 that I picked earlier, then begins your new 3 rounds with either the Golf Custom, the Heavy Arms, or the Alex, but the Alex can only use the arm Gatlings.
So, bro, back to you own After Earth. Why is this?
My father bought that shit for me for Christmas. He thought I wanted that movie. And he could not be any more wrong. Yeah, my brother opened up his DVD and it was Elysium, which is like, okay, that's cool. I actually like that movie. My other brother opened up a DVD and it was what movie was it? It was fuck, it was another good movie. And then I opened up my DVD in this fucking After Earth, and I was like, Dad, what? So I've never opened up the case, but it's propping up.
It's got the Fresh Prince, son. What are you talking about, man?
It's propping up my my fan in my living room right now. So it's like sitting underneath the foot of my fan.
It's not even coaster material.
No, it's not even coaster material. It's a fucking prop. Is what it is.
Now, what I want to know is, did you actually say, you know, Dad, what'd you give me this for? Or did you say, thanks?
I told him, like, this movie sucks, right?
Remember, you should have kept that in a plastic and resold on eBay, because there's always suckers out there that will buy that.
Your brother never sell for a penny, if that. I'll put that on eBay just to laugh at the bids I get, like 0.
No,
you would be surprised.
I'll take it, but you'll have to pay me.
You'll have to pay you?
Yes.
You'd be surprised. There'd probably be some people that would want it.
If I put that shit in my garbage can, it would still be left in the garbage can
Put it
once the
straight in
garbage
the
man
garbage.
leaves. It's like those brothers said, we can't take this. We can't dispose
Maybe
of
rather
this.
than just Gatlings, only just say only things that have Gatlings, just because if you limit it to one weapon, you're gonna...
That'd be dumb.
Oh, by the way, Gamer 14, I did see the trailer for Chappie, man. That looks amazing. I like Neil Blomkamp, so when I heard he was going to be going back to the well, on one of his old student projects, which was a short that was the concept for Chappie, and making that a full movie is like, yo, that's pretty cool, because I saw that short some time ago, and once seeing that trailer, it's like, man, this is going to be neat. I know Neo's not going to like it because it's about robots finding their own artificial intelligence and becoming sentient. You know,
That's Neo's movie. That's his future fear right there. Is that movie?
So expect a review on Gundamn in the future. It'll be in the robot tomes. Trust me. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, it depends. I mean, it depends if it's worthy of the tones. Just because it has robots gaining sentience and humans having to fight against them doesn't mean that it's going to be automatically put in there. It's got to be a quality thing.
You know, there's several movies with that theme coming out. There's one called Ex Machina. I just saw the trailer for that, and then there's of course Chappie, and then there's another one. I know, Neil, you watched her, right?
You watched I, Robot, didn't you?
Yeah, I watched.
I haven't seen it myself.
That was a long time ago.
Now, I mean, I am normally pro-human in these circumstances, but when I found out who was voicing Ultron in Age of Ultron, I had to abandon ship just enough to join Team Ultron until he inevitably gets defeated, because, you know, there are other Avengers movies that come out, but until the end of that movie, when I first see it, I'm Team Ultron until that.
What is going on, fellas?
There he is.
Oh, there's Phoenix.
Hey, Phoenix, finally, you made it, man. Good stuff, good stuff.
Sir.
Alright, let's get to it, man. Naruto, Eric, I'll let you take over. Go ahead.
Okay, so Super Phoenix, Naruto sucks. How does that make you feel?
Well, that was... Is that the end of your argument?
No, it's not. I just want to get started.
Well, allow me to retort.
Go ahead.
Are you taking a shit in your bathroom or something?
Actually, I am in the wonderfully acoustic computer science building on my campus, where I am leeching off of their internet.
Oh,
it's
shit.
not wonderfully
Sweet.
acoustic for us. So
Well, my brother, you got one thing to do about it.
Hey,
Love
Phoenix,
it anyway.
Phoenix, if you could, I don't know if you can go into your phone settings or your device settings real quick.
I'm on my computer actually.
Yeah, okay, go into your audio settings for Skype and turn down your mic volume just a little bit. It's coming in a little hot, but that's about it. All right, cool. Next up.
I will do that, sir.
But
Now-
go ahead.
This man here says that Naruto sucks. I believe that he's just a hater. I actually believe that he's a fan at one point, and they got disgusted with the product, and then turned away from his allegiances. I believe this man is a Benedict Arnold of the Naruto
So,
world.
what you're saying is he's
Hipster
Sasuke.
Naruto fan.
Yes, I'm saying Eric was a closet Naruto. Was the closet Naruto fan. It became highly upset.
Well, that actually is very true. I read the first issue. I thought it was extremely pretty. The guy knows how to draw very well from right out the gate. I thought the idea of them being kind of like fancy high school ninjas was kind of a cool idea. But unfortunately, he succumbed to the Naruto problem, which is the main character is the worst character, and everyone around him is more interesting than the main fucking character.
That could be said for a lot of shonen.
anime.
That could be said for a lot of shonen shows, though. A lot of them. Like I can count on one. I can count on probably one hand, or maybe two hands, how many shonen series I've watched where I've liked the main character. No,
I do 3.
I sadly don't have 3 hands to do that, but maybe my toes. How about that? My toes. But no.
Like what? Like maybe Fist of the North Star is like the only shonen series where the main character is the best guy.
Yeah, Fist, JoJo, Yusuke, Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, I fucking love Yusuke, man, no question. But Goku. I mean, Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Fucking kidding me?
Hey man, no fair.
Really? I mean,
You don't like
Goku's
Goku?
cool.
You don't like Goku?
No, Goku's cool, but fuck, it's always about the magnificent loser himself.
Yeah,
Fucking
Vegeta.
Vegeta, man.
Everyone
I mean, my
Yeah,
God.
his struggle was the main plotline of that whole show.
The motherfucker can't win a fight. God damn it, he goes out in grand fashion.
Yes.
I mean, you never. What? God damn it, I forget the name of that
it's
one.
better
But you've never seen the glory that is that one episode when I think it was a sacrifice or whatever, when he sacrifices himself in the Majin Buu song, and they say, and he's talking to Piccolo, and he's like, yeah, well, we may not be able to bring you back because you've done some evil shit. And he fucking does it anyways to save Trunks and them. I mean, my God.
Oh,
A
yeah.
heartless bastard, soul, bro.
I'm not saying.
But, I mean, you got, and fucking Piccolo too. I mean, Piccolo's just
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the likable main character for the series, not.
But I mean,
yeah.
but you're saying, but the supporting character is more likable than Goku. Piccolo, hey, Piccolo's the black man of the series.
Is on.
And he's a cucumber.
He rectifies the problem that is Mr. Popo.
You're saying there's a problem with Mr. Popo?
Well, he's not a great representation of people with the dark shade.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I want to say this, Eric. You
Yeah.
made a post on Facebook about how Naruto had no character development whatsoever, and I believe that
His
is
character
false
arc
based on-
involved sparklers and crayon drawings. That's how much like
But
every other character in that universe, including his teacher, his 2 teammates, the fucking bad guy that died halfway through, characters that died and came back to life again. They
wait a
all
second.
had much more
Eric.
interesting character development at any point than Naruto.
Eric, you are a grown man that likes a show made for young girls, right?
Oh, what? Come on.
That's My Little Pony.
That has
So
nothing to do with that. But what I'm saying
I'm just
is this.
saying, but when he's putting shit.
Let me
Right, I
rebuttal
know
this.
quality
Let-
shows
let me
when I watch them.
rebuttal
That's
this.
why I watch My Little Pony.
Alright, so Eric, you are wrong on that account, and I'll tell you
Okay.
why. The entire show was about him going from this child who wanted attention so much that he thinks the only way for me to get attention and the love and respect that I want is to become the president, essentially, right? And throughout that entire thing, he starts to understand that this isn't something children can handle. He starts to change his ideals, and he starts to think, and he starts to learn, and he starts to understand, okay, maybe, if by my actions, I can get these people to like me, because you can be the president and have people hate you. They don't have to respect you.
No, that never happens. Being president, people hate you. That
And
never
so
happens.
throughout the entire story, as he's growing, he's becoming more mature. He's understanding that he doesn't have to do these things anymore. He doesn't have to act like the Joker. He doesn't have to get cheap laughs in order for people to like him. And he gets to the point where he's gained all these people all these friends by being himself, to the point where he doesn't even need to be the Hokage anymore. And then at the end of the series,
He becomes Hokage anyways because LOL.
No, he becomes Hokage because he understands what it means to be Hokage. That was the whole reason why him and Sasuke were fighting at the end now. Because he understood what it meant to be a Hokage, to be the person that everyone
You
looks up
mean
to.
we assume because there's like a 20-year time skip.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
We
it's not
assume
20 year time
There's a
skip.
little bit
Yeah,
of.
they're in their 30s.
I've always joked saying that Naruto is kind of like the Garfield of anime. You could take out the main character and you'll get a completely different universe altogether. And I think it'd be more. I think Sakura could have been the main character and take out Naruto completely, make her the main character, and have all the same events happen the same way. I believe
No,
that
it
would
doesn't.
be
It doesn't
more
work for her
interesting
because
from the get-go.
she was normal. She was normal. She was nothing like Naruto.
You're
You gotta remember, the kid was hated since birth just because he's the vessel for a demon.
Mm-hmm.
He faces discrimination that no one else should go through. Add in the fact that his parents are dead, and you have the crazy cocktail right there waiting to happen.
That and like Sakura as a character is like watching tree sap come out of a tree.
The point of Sakura's character was that she felt useless, and she felt that she was normal in a world full of unique individuals.
I'm sorry, give me just a second. Naruto, I know I didn't vote for Naruto this week. Yeah, although I would have rather seen him win than the guy who won in this fucking state. But that's beside the point. But go ahead, Phoenix. I'm sorry.
But what I'm getting is that I'm not saying Naruto is perfect. I know it's not perfect. God knows I know it's not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
When Pain hit the Super Nintendo reset button, I got pissed.
Holy shit.
I know. I know the show has flaws.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
No one
and
ever
the
said
thing,
that every show has to be perfect.
Right.
If you
Except
like
for
it,
Princeton
then,
and North Star.
like what you like.
Hi, Fred.
Hey,
Shout out to Fred, by the way.
Yes.
The best.
yeah, I mean, I know the show is far from perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It will never be quote unquote perfect. But the thing about the show is that I feel like a lot of people say that the show went to hell after the Land of the Waves arc. That after that, it was a big issue. That there was nothing, for the show anymore. And I partially, agree on that. And there's some points that I disagree about. I do believe that the show could have gotten much better. I do believe that, after Land of the Waves arc, that Kishi kind of fell into that shonen trap where, the show has to be about, power creep and people with awesome cool powers and uniqueness. But at the base of the show, like the base concepts of what Naruto was about is about change and acceptance. It's about dreams and the chasing thereof. Every major villain, started because of a form of heartache and someone crushing their dreams at an early age, and someone crushing their ambitions. That's every villain. Pain, Madara. You have what's his face?
Thanos.
Teleport on that cannon.
Thanos.
No, not Thanos.
Thanos. Death.
Yo, Jim started? He worked on Naruto? Let's go.
Hey, the Thanos arc was the best part of Naruto.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. The fight for the Infinity Gems. Good shit. I didn't really realize Naruto
I
went
prefer
there.
the chapter when
Obito.
he's fighting
Obito's the
Starscream.
guy I was thinking of.
Yeah.
All
So Subway, man, what about that Gundam Extreme Versus you're playing?
I know we talk about all sorts of stuff. I've been wanting to hear these two talk about it. Matter of fact,
Yeah, this is somewhat compelling, but it's somewhat disturbing.
oh lord.
But there's such a huge dissertation on a anime.
No, I mean Naruto's been running for like 15 years, right?
Oh, I understand that.
A long
but-
time.
People that grew up and became like grown people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Some people were in elementary school when that shit started, and they grew up and graduated high school before that shit ended. So,
I must be weird because I don't think of television like that.
Yeah.
Like I just think of it as entertainment, and it's wow. I mean, I'm not trying to offend anybody. But it's like, wow, it's crazy. There's a deep conversation about Naruto, and I never thought I'd actually hear this.
Some people feel that way about sports.
To me, it's always been weird because it's one of the big three, and you've got One Piece,
Big Three. What
which
is this like? Is this like the heavy metal Big Four or something like that? What is the anime Big Three?
Over here in America.
The big three were One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach, and then I think a lot of people decided when Bleach started sucking, they switched it out for Toriko.
Yeah, they were.
A lot of people gonna switch that out for Kingdom sooner after.
Is it just the time that they came out? Because
they're the most consistent selling.
When you go to bookstores, when you go to anime conventions for the past like 10 years or so, those three series were the most represented. You saw the most books for sale. They often were on the New York Times bestsellers list, etc.
But did they all start at the same time? Because I thought Bleach was the later of the iterations, right?
Yeah.
Because I was watching that when it came out. I lost interest in it around episode 75. It just got it lost its charm to me. But well,
we can move on to a better conversation so Neo doesn't cut himself tonight.
No.
I just want to say, Eric, your opinions are not.
So Naruto's done then, right?
It's
It is over.
Finito.
There's gonna be a mini series that discusses what happens. And then there's a movie coming out too, so yeah.
I did want to say that Naruto is the one anime series and manga series that finally had one of my headcanons come true with Hinata and Naruto. I have been
shipping.
We that's why I kept reading. I was waiting.
That last chapter was just
shipping wars.
that last chapter did pull the Digimon season 2 and had everybody having kids with everybody and they all look like each other.
That's how real life happens, right?
Not Choji's kid. Choji got a taste of that dark meat, son.
Yeah, he did.
Choji's wife is black.
Nice.
Chocolate black.
Did Rock Lee survive? That's all I want to know.
Yes.
Milk chocolate or dark chocolate or white chocolate?
Just like
and he got to walk again.
Milk chocolate? Or maybe red bone.
Son,
milk chocolate? Dark chocolate?
What
are you talking
dark. That girl is like dark chocolate.
Yo,
she looks like a milk dud with hair.
She purple?
Milk
purple? She looks like a milk dud with hair, dude.
Man, you're making me hungry. Milk duds with hair.
That's the weirdest way to describe it.
Hold on. And the thing is, other characters in the show called her fat. She's like, yeah, I'm fat, and what you gonna say about it?
That's right.
Yo, that was the best.
Big bone. But hold that thought.
Easy girl. Easy girl.
Hold that thought, everyone. I want to welcome Fred to the chat. Yo, Fred, how you doing?
Terrible.
Fred!
Terrible, man.
Is that fucking Derringer? Is that the fuck out here?
Do you know Derringer? You guys know each other?
No, not at all. I fucking hate him. No, we know each other. We do.
You know, Derringer, I'm gonna keep you on for the rotation because I have to take a quick break. So we're gonna hold configuration for the next rotation.
Jump, don't you? So.
No, I have to let this recording come to a pause.
Go poop.
Yeah, you found me out. We're gonna take a quick break.
So bro has to poop.
You guys feel free to talk. Amaro, you still streaming at Hitbox, right?
Yep. I'm just kind of doing. Do you want me to set up a room or anything?
Fred is going to set up a room for alternate players. So if you guys haven't done it yet, FredRex92. Let me type that into the chat. FredRex92. Add him on PSN if you want to get into his room. Are you going to make the room open, Fred? You might as well since it's not even for beginners. Sorry. But yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna take a break.
You don't have the Ebola, do you?
No. I need a drink of water though. My throat is dry.
Oh,
when
we get back, I got the story.
If you want, I can make the room and I'll send you a private slot.
Okay, cool. Do that, and then send me an invite, and I'll accept it once I get back.
Yeah.
So that works perfectly. In the meantime, you guys continue talking. You can watch the conversation. You can listen to the conversation over on Amaro NT1's channel. That's hitbox.tv/AmaroNT1. If you want to go and hear the conversation while we're on break. The stream's not going off. There's going to be some shorts and openings playing for the next 5 or 7 minutes. So enjoy that. When we get back, more Extreme Versus. Hold tight. You guys are watching. I'm
about to get on. I'm about to get on some Extreme Versus.
Well, you're watching GExVs the Gundamn Nation. We'll be right back.
Holy calamity, scream insanity! All you ever gonna be's another great fan of me. Break!
I'm the one that does the rockin' up on my 7,000 legit.